In today's webinar, we're going to go over how to get your office ready for tax season. This is going to cover all the things we need to do before tax season started, such as installing your software, installing program updates, doing your performas, creating new users, creating your defaults, and downloading states. First, to install our software, we're going to go to our website here at www.trxmembers.com. We'll log in with our email and password. If you don't have access to your email and password, you can press the I need to register button or call our technical support team for further questions. After we log in, we're going to go to the download screen and click on current year's tax software in order to download the setup file. Keep in mind, downloading the setup file can take some time. It's quite a large file of 248 megabytes. Once the download is complete, we can double click on the download screen here, and it'll ask us to run the setup.exe. We'll choose run, and it will begin the installation process. Now, as we run through the setup wizard, it's going to ask us a series of questions. First screen, do we want to install as a standalone installation or a network installation? One computer versus a network of computers in your office. For assistance with a network installation, please contact our technical support department. For this demonstration, we're going to choose standalone installation. And the next screen where we have to choose is going to be your license agreement. We have to choose I accept the agreement. Now TRX recommends that you save the file in the default designation directory. So we'll press next here. It asks us if we'd like to create a shortcut. Create a desktop icon. And then the extraction from the setup.exe file will begin. This here will cover our system requirements. Now that has finished the installation of our tax software. If we choose that checkbox here, it'll open up the software after we've finished downloading or installing the software. The very first screen, new updates are available. Would you like to download now? Yes, we need to make sure the program is always up to date. So the current version at the time of this video is 4.0.0.08. We'll click here to download. We'll see the download taking place here in our browser. When the download's complete, we can double click or right click and select open. Choose to run that file. A new window will appear. We'll choose to update the package. And then press OK. Now if we look at our desktop, we'll see our tax software 2012. Double click on this. Now your initial configuration will be where you enter your firm details and your registration details. You should have a customer ID and PID number sent to you along with your disk. If you do not have that number, please call our technical support department. Now that we have the program installed and our updates installed, we're going to log in under the admin user by pressing login, verifying that the system data is correct. Now the first thing that pops up is your security questions. Now we can create new users or assign passwords to the user that you logged in under. Right now we're logged in our admin and ask us if we would like to create a security question and answer. Now to verify the version number we're on, if we come to help and then about, we can verify that we are on the latest update when this video was created, 4.0.0.08. So we've covered installing the software, updating your software. Now to do the Proforma, we're going to come to Utilities, Proforma. The first drop-down box is going to choose what software you had last year. In order to do a Proforma, you have to have our software last year. If you do not have our software last year, it is necessary to do a conversion first. Please call our technical support department for that. To do the Proforma, we'll check TRX Pro 1040. It'll find your clients from last year. We're going to check select all and then import. Now once your clients are done with the Proforma, you can then choose to import your EIN database from last year's software. Same process, select all, and then import. Now once you're done with the Performa, you want to go to Utilities, then Performed Returns. This will bring up a list of all the returns that were performed from last year's software. Now the Performed Returns do not show up in your Open Return client profile. You have to press New Return and type in the social security number for it to appear. For example, we'll type in the social security number, and it'll say previous year client, bring forward. And we'll choose yes. That'll finish your Performa from last year's software. Now, if you have multiple users in your software, in your tax office, and you wish to create new users, we'll come to Utilities, Security Setup, and then User Configuration. We can create new users by pressing the New User button. Choose the activated status. We can give it a password, security question, security answer, optional information, and we want to choose to assign this user to a group. The administrator user has full access to the software, the accountant has basic information, and the beginner has very limited access to the software. We'll say this tax preparer has unlimited usage. To edit the different groups, such as administrator, accountant, and beginner, we'll use the Group Configuration tab and give it certain permissions to open up new returns, open existing returns, print returns, whatnot. Now to edit your form defaults, you'll come to Utilities, Edit Default Return, choose 1040. Now the default return is like a template. Anything we create under the default will automatically be inputted in every new return created. For example, if we come to return information, scroll down to repair information, any information that we type in down here will open up in every existing return. We come down to prepare information and type in our prepare information down here. It'll appear in every new return created from this point on. Now to install states to the software, we'll come to Utilities, Internet Options, Download States. This will bring up a new browser window that'll list all the states that we have available. Just click on each state that you want to install. It'll download the exe file. Once the file is complete, we can double click or right click and press open. Choose to run, then press install state. In order to apply updates, the application needs to be closed. The program will automatically kick it out and install a state for you. Now if we re-enter the software, we will have that Alabama state added. So in today's webinar, we covered how to install your software from the TRX members website, how to install your updates, how to perform last year's returns, how to create new users and edit the user groups, how to create your form defaults, and how to download states.